In a world filled with unsolved mysteries and complex puzzles, many believe only experts have the tools to crack these cases. But history shows that regular people, driven by curiosity and persistence, have solved mysteries that left even the brightest minds stumped. These 10 stories reveal that sometimes it takes an outsider to see what experts miss. Here are 10 remarkable times when everyday people solved incredibly complex mysteries. Number 10. The Dutchman who solved the Zodiac Killer code. For over 50 years, the Zodiac Killer's 340-character code stayed unsolved. This cryptic message frustrated experts and police until 2020. A Dutch warehouse worker named Gert Jan teamed up with 2 other code breakers, David from the United States and Sam from Australia. Using advanced computer programs, they tested thousands of patterns. After months of work, they cracked the code. Although the message did not reveal the killer's identity, it did mock law enforcement, serving as a final taunt from the Zodiac Killer. Gert Jan's fresh perspective was the key to solving a puzzle that had stumped experts for decades. Number 9. The man who tracked down a billion-dollar fraud. In the early days of the Internet, domain names became valuable. One strange case involved Gary Creeman, who registered the domain sex.com in 1994. A con man named Stephen Cohen used fake documents to steal it. With little support from law enforcement, Creeman gathered evidence, filed lawsuits, and pursued Cohen around the world. Eventually, he won a landmark ruling, securing $65 million in damages. His relentless pursuit not only won him justice but also set new legal standards for Internet law, showing the power of perseverance against overwhelming odds. Number 8. The grandmother who solved the humpback whale song mystery. In the 1960s, scientists were puzzled by the complex songs of humpback whales. They recorded the sounds but could not understand their purpose. Then, in 1967, a grandmother and former music teacher named Ketty Payne visited Cornell University. Listening to the recordings, she noticed something others had missed. The whales' songs had a repeating musical structure. Payne's discovery changed our understanding of whale communication, revealing that humpback whales use songs to communicate across vast distances. Number 7. The photographer who helped solve a 70-year-old cold case. In 2018, Australian photographer David Fletcher was researching shipwrecks when he stumbled upon a clue related to Australia's most famous cold case of the Somerton Man. In 1948, an unidentified man was found washed ashore in South Australia with a mysterious note in his pocket. Fletcher's discovery eventually helped forensic experts identify the man as Carl Webb, solving a mystery that had baffled people for over 70 years. Fletcher's accidental discovery brought fresh insights to a decades-old puzzle. Number 6. The amateur code breaker who solved the Beale ciphers. The Beale ciphers have intrigued treasure hunters for centuries. In the 1800s, 3 coded messages were said to lead to a hidden treasure. While 2 of the ciphers remain unsolved, a local farmer named James Ward cracked the 2nd cipher using the Declaration of Independence as a key. The solution described the treasure's contents: gold, silver, and jewels, but not its location. His success inspired many others to try solving the remaining ciphers, proving that a curious mind can crack even the toughest codes. Number 5. The Reddit user who helped crack the Golden State Killer case. The Golden State Killer terrorized California in the 1970s and 80s, leaving law enforcement stumped for decades. In 2018, evidence uploaded to a public genealogy database sparked a breakthrough. An amateur genealogist on Reddit used family tree research to trace the killer's lineage, leading to the arrest of Joseph D'Angelo, a former police officer. This case highlights the power of crowdsourcing and shows how regular people, equipped with the right tools, can solve even the most complex criminal cases. Number 4. A teacher identifies the Zodiac Killer's identity maybe. In 2021, a group called the Case Breakers claimed they had identified the Zodiac Killer as Gary Post, led by retired art teacher Thomas Colbert. The group analyzed police reports, interviewed witnesses, and uncovered clues linking Post to the Zodiac murders. While the case remains officially unsolved, Colbert's investigation demonstrated how dedicated amateurs can uncover new leads in cold cases. Number 3. The hobbyist who solved the mystery of the Antikythera mechanism. The Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek device discovered in 1901, puzzled scientists for over a century. Then, museum curator Michael Wright, with a passion for mechanical engineering, built a working model of the mechanism. His reconstruction showed that it could predict eclipses and planetary movements, revealing the sophistication of this ancient marvel. Wright's hands-on approach solved a mystery that had baffled experts for decades. Number 2. A computer scientist solves a 250-year-old math problem. In 2003, British computer scientist Andrew Wiles solved Fermat's last theorem, a problem that had puzzled mathematicians for centuries. Wiles, fascinated by the challenge since childhood, worked for years in secret to develop a proof. His achievement was a landmark moment in mathematics, showing that passion and curiosity can unlock even the toughest puzzles. Number 1. The treasure hunter who solved the Fenn Treasure riddle. In 2010, art dealer Forrest Fenn announced he had hidden a treasure chest in the Rocky Mountains, sparking a modern treasure hunt. Thousands searched for the treasure, but it was not found until 2020, when Jack Stoof, a medical student, cracked the clues and located the chest in Wyoming. Stoof's discovery brought closure to a decade-long hunt, inspiring countless adventurers around the world. These stories remind us that with determination, curiosity, and a fresh perspective, even the most complex mysteries can be solved. Whether it is a cold case, a scientific puzzle, or a historical riddle, sometimes the answer comes not from experts but from regular people who refuse to give up.